I think the euro, you know, if there's no deal or no vote, and we look like we've got a no deal situation, I think the chances of the vote being, of the deal, of Theresa May's proposal being passed in Parliament tonight, very slim. I'm not ruling it out, but I think at the moment it's slim. And so this would be bearish for the pound and bearish for the euro, but more bearish for the pound. So when we look at, for example, the euro pound, we've got this trading range. I think we bounce off the lows in this trading range in the euro pound. This is a 4-hour chart of the euro pound. We've made a really lovely ABC perfect equal measured move correction lower. So from this high to this low, projected from here, equal measured move back to 50% of the rally from the November lows. So this is an ideal in a correction level to buy against. So if you really wanted to trade the pound, I think the euro pound is a safer bet. Buying the euro pound here is a better bet. I think it's really important that you, if you want to trade it and you're spread betting, that you kind of need to have a bigger view and do it ahead of the vote, because we're going to see very big swings. Most retail brokers, the spreads will widen. They might just stop taking trades. They might not let you trade the pound later at all. And if you're spread betting, the spreads will widen so wide that it almost is not worth you trading. And City are expecting really, really wide swings. My personal view is that the pound is quite a crowded short at this point. And I think that the pound rallies if there's no deal, but the pound will also rally if there's a deal. So I know most people think the pound won't rally if there's no deal, but I really like the euro pound as a long. So let's look at where we go on the daily if we do a long. So we've had an ABC correction. We've got it back to these really nice daily 50 moving average, 50% back of this rally. I think that we probably retest the highs. So back to 91.10 and potentially all the way back to 92.70 in the euro pound and top of this range. If the euro fails, then we go back to the bottom of the range. Remember, big picture, we're in a big sideways daily range in the euro pound. We're trading one currency that's got a lot of problems against another currency that's got a lot of problems. So it's, you know, an ugly competition in that one. If we look at the pound dollar, however, much clearer where we are. We've made a double bottom at the 786 fib retrace of the entire rally from the crash lows back in 2016. So this double bottom 786 fib reversal should normally take us all the way back to the 382 and 3450. Big picture, if we can get above 129, we should rally to 134.50, but we're right here now at this 129 resistance, so we're likely probably not to break through it first time. And if the vote doesn't pass, then we could see a pullback to support from these moving averages. We could see 50% back of this rally, or, you know, we could see a big swing retest of the lows. I have to say I'm not feeling it, but I think it's more likely that we break to the upside and we rally to 131 in the 200-day moving average and then 134 at 50-yard target. So pound yen is another one where we're at a big resistance level in the pound yen. The rally in the pound yen for me, if we do the same thing with the fib retraces from the crash lows back in 2016, this is a weekly chart of pound yen. I believe on this bounce that we have a date up here at 143.95 in the pound yen, and any pullbacks will be buying opportunities in the pound yen. At the moment, we're also at resistance. When you rally from a 618 to the 382, which is what we're doing here, let's look at this of this retrace of the rally from the crash lows. We've bounced from a 618. We should return to the 382 level. And this 50% in the middle is a pivot that we're holding at. It's also a really strong support and resistance level for pound yen. So we're sitting at this pivot level. So we could knock back and look for support before we carry on higher, or we could break above this pivot level and be en route to our target. So big picture, that's where we are with those. Let's put that other hidden fib back on. Here we go. So let's go down to daily in this pound yen. You'll see what I mean. Here's our level 139.81. At the moment, it looks like we're trading above it and pulling back to test support from it. If we do find support here, then pound yen, I also think, if we didn't have a Brexit vote today, I'd be looking to buy the pound yen. Of course, we do have a Brexit vote, and the risk is that we have a almighty crash and we pull back further to support. And if we do come back to bigger support, 137.58 is where it is in the pound yen. The weird thing about City predicting, almighty crashes and huge swings and votes kind of similar to the crash or the pound crash of 2016 where we had the vote. The weird thing about that is I really just, crashes never happen when people predict them. And, if people hadn't realised that there was a possibility of a hard, clean break Brexit, as I call it, no deal Brexit, as everyone else would like to call it, they shouldn't really be in the market. I think it's pretty much all priced in. So that's just my opinion. So sideways ranges in these dollar pairs. Let's go back and look at them and what we need to see